For more on the prognosis of Senator McCain, we're joined by Dr. Andrew Sloan. He's director at the Brain Tumor and Neuro-Oncology Center at Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland. Doctor, thanks a lot for joining us. What does this diagnosis mean? What is this?
My pleasure. Well, GBM is the most common and unfortunately the most malignant of all the primary brain tumors, and it's considered a grade 4 tumor. Median survival is somewhere between 14 and 15 months on average. That said, you know, people are living longer and longer as they get more and more aggressive treatment many times, and people with a fighting attitude such as Senator McCain tend to do better. And there are a lot of, in addition to the standard treatment, which is surgery as well as radiation chemotherapy, people are also doing experimental treatments with immunotherapy, tumor vaccines. There's an electrical device that seems to slow the division of remaining tumor, and all these seem to be helpful. The biggest prognostic indicator that the physicians can control is extensive resection. And so one of the things that I think the physicians will be looking at is whether they got as much tumor as they really can. It sounds like when they originally went in, they went in thinking that this was a blood clot and not necessarily with the diagnosis of tumor in mind. And so that will be something important to look at.
How common is this?
Well, with age, it becomes increasingly common. As I said, it's the most common primary malignant brain tumor. That said, it's only about 2% of all cancer.
Huh. This is the same disease that killed Senator Ted Kennedy?
And I think Beau Biden as well.
There's obviously treatment for it. Is there a cure for it?
Well, cure is a word that we don't use very often with glioblastoma, but I would caution you that despite the grim prognosis, we do have 2 and 5 and occasionally 10-year survivors. So again, you know, I think that as long as he's doing well, and it sounds like he's doing quite well, I think, you know, if he treats it aggressively, there's no reason why he can't do well for at least a couple more years.
Doctor, thanks a lot for that perspective. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.